in the first residential park, not just here in the South, but here in the Philippines. So today we are going to feature a ready-to-move-in house and lot with 316 square meters lot area and 185.10 square meters floor area. If you are from a growing family and you are planning to move in here in the South, I would like to welcome you all here in Pramana Residential Park. So this property has 3 bedrooms, 2 carport. We also have a pocket garden, Lanai, service area, auxiliary kitchen, and also 2 toilet and bath and a powder room. So wag na natin patagalin, let's start this quick house tour. Tara! So magkakaroon lang tayo ng very quick house tour dito sa ating chamomile model. So ayan, bubungad na sa atin yung ating open space or open layout dito sa interior ng property. Common naman na style ng bahay is pagka-open mo ng main door is living area na. Pero this one, since it is an open layout, pwedeng nandito yung dining area mo and pwedeng nandun yung living area and pwede rin naman nating pagbalik na rin. So ayun, nakita nyo naman, bungad pa lang sa atin. Napapaligiran na tayo ng malalaking windows and also meron din tayo ditong available na sliding door. So ang kagandahan sa unit na to is this is a corner lot and single loaded. Sa harap mo, meron tayong open space and park. Sa likuran, ayan, meron pa tayong additional space na pwede nating i-extend depending on our choice. So this is perfect and ideal for growing families and from someone na living in Metro Manila na nagpaplano ng magstay here in the South. So ayan, this is another area. So as you can see, double height ceiling na siya. Meron tayo ditong sliding door going to our pocket garden and another sliding door going to our lanai. So again, depending on your choice, since ito open pa siya, pwede natin siyang palagyan ng canopy para meron tayong roof. And as what I've mentioned, so from corner na nakita nyo kanina hanggang dito sa dulo is part pa siya ng property line mo. So if mahilig ka mag-host ng party, ayan, mahilig ka mag-invite ng family or friends, at least meron pa kayong additional area na pwede nyong i-occupy. And this one, ayan, meron tayong space dito for the kitchen area. Kita nyo naman, napaka-spacious since yung floor area natin is 185.10 square meters. Na-maximize niya yung space and ayan, complete fixtures din. Meron ng cabinets. Ayan, we have the kitchen counter. Meron na din tayo ditong included na breakfast nook. So imaginein mo na lang, mag-add na lang tayo dito ng high chair. Pwede na siyang maging breakfast nook or mini bar counter. So ipapa-customize na lang natin siya para mas magmukha siyang bar counter if that's what you prefer. So this area serves as our service area. So eto naman yung ating helper's quarter and syempre meron na rin silang sariling comfort room. So ang kagandahan dito, I know madami tayong bintana, merong windows, pero ang kagandahan, in case galing kang market, hindi mo na kailangan dumaan sa main door, pwede na tayo dumiretso dito sa ating service area. So dito na natin lilinisin yung mga pinamili nating fresh fruit, fish, meat, ayan. So meron na tayong provision for washing machine. So ang sakop ng property line mo is itong parte na sementado hanggang dun sa palikod na part. So ang good thing about this one, syempre meron tayong pina-follow na restriction. If you would want na meron ka pa ring privacy, pwede tayo magpalagay ng fence. Pero syempre, kailangan pa rin i-follow yung specific restriction na ipoprovide ng ating developer. So dito naman sa kabilang side natin, nakalimutan ko pala ipakita, is our 2 carport. So in case meron kang car for work, for business or personal car, ayan, at least meron kang available space. And ang kagandahan nga, like what I've mentioned, if you want additional privacy, pwede kang magpalagay ng fence na pasok sa restriction. So, sa kabilang side ng property, ayan, balik tayo sa loob. So, dito naman sa kabilang side ng property is, meron pa tayo ditong provision for our pocket garden. So, itong kabilang side ng property is part pa rin ng ating pocket garden or pwede rin tayo maglagay dito ng patio or pwede tayo maglagay ng provision for a lanai. So, usually, dito sa Greenfield City, yung mga residential project na na-feature na natin, pag corner lot, usually hindi na sila naglalagay ng fence. Ang nilalagay nila is nagtatanim lang sila ng halaman and inintay na lang nila tumubo and that serves as their fence na rin. So, imagine niyo na lang if dito ka bubuo ng family, dito lalaki yung mga anak mo. So, even magkaroon ka pa ng apo is napakalaki pa ng space natin. Like what I've mentioned, etong kabilang dulo na to, itong open space na to is part pa rin ng property line mo. So, it depends on you on how you are going to maximize that space. So, bago tayo makit ng second floor, ayan, papakita ko lang sa inyo yung ating powder room. So, this is perfect for our guests na hindi naman mag-overnight stay. So, meron na siyang toilet and also, syempre, yung ating sink. Now, let's check our second floor. So, napansin nyo, from the ground floor hanggang dito sa ating second floor, napapaligiran tayo ng malalaking bintana na nag-a-add ng natural source of light and another source of fresh air dito sa loob ng bahay. So, even tong partition natin dito sa hagdanan, ginawan pa rin siya ng way para walang obstruction, makakapasok pa rin yung air. So, simulan natin yung pag-check ng ating first bedroom. So, sa ating first bedroom, so as you can see, napakalaki ng bintana, both sides. So, meron na din tayong provision for a window type air conditioner. So, meron na rin tayo mga abang ng socket dito sa bandang baba and dito yung ating switches. So, kung mapapansin nyo is newly painted na rin siya. So, sa harap natin, meron tayong open space and park. So, meron din tayong additional fixed window doon sa taas na nag-a-add ng natural source of light. So, for privacy, pwede tayong magpalagay dito ng blinds or curtains, pero at the same time, kahit covered siya sa baba, maliwanag pa rin siya doon sa bandang taas. And let's also check another room. So, this is our second bedroom. So, almost pareho lang siya. Meron siyang malalaking window. So, medyo naiba lang yung style ng window nitong part na to. Pero meron na rin tayong provision for air conditioner. And kung mapapansin nyo, actually, itong property na to is part na siya ng perimeter. Pero the good thing about this one, yung kapitbahay natin na village is also a high-end community, which is part na siya ng Eton City. So, check naman natin ang ating common toilet and bath. So, ito, ang gagamit nito is yung mag-occupy ng room 1 and room 2. So, meron silang complete fixture. So, meron na tayo ditong shower area, toilet, and also sink. So, kung gusto mo i-personalize or i-customize, pwede mo naman ipabago yung fixtures dito sa ating toilet and bath upon turnover or after turnover. And also, ang much awaited kapag nag-house tour tayo is the master bedroom. Tara! So, as you can see, ayan, same thing dun sa dalawang rooms. Napakaliwalas, meron tayong windows. We also have this. Ayan, meron tayong napakalaking cabinet. So, assuming na couple or parents with kids yung mag-occupy na itong space na to or ng master bedroom, ayan, pwede ka magpa-customize ng bed for you and your kids. So, ito na rin yung lagay ng gamit nyo, his and hers, included na rin yan dyan. And meron tayo ditong ayan, meron tayong cute size na balcony. So basically, ang may access lang dito is yung mag-occupy ng ating master bedroom. And ipapakita ko rin sa inyo, syempre, meron tayong provision for air conditioner and hindi mawawala yung ensuite toilet and bath sa ating master bedroom. So complete fixtures na din. Meron tayong lavatory, toilet, and also yung ating shower area. Ang kulang na lang is actually the partition. So if you are someone na gusto na malinis, dry lang yung flooring, pwede ka magpa-add ng partition or ipa-enclose yung shower area. And check natin tong area na to before we finally end this video. So, ayan, meron pa tayo ito yung pinakang hallway natin and meron tayong view ng ating living or dining area. So, as you can see, ayan, katulad ng na-mention ko, kahit saan ka lumingon, dito sa staircase natin, sa rooms, dito sa living, sa dining area, napapaligiran tayo ng malaking windows. Because, again, the theme of this house and lot or nung village natin is modern Asian tropical concept. So, kaya tayo maraming bintana, meron tayong open layout is because perfect siya sa weather na meron tayo sa Philippines. So, perfect siya for the tropical countries like the Philippines. And that's the end of our presentation. Tara, balik tayo sa baba. And that's it for today. So I hope nagustuhan nyo yung ating presentation in this 316 square meters lot area with 185.10 square meters floor area. So once again, if you are from a growing family and plan to move in here in the South, nakita nyo naman how ideal Pramana Residential is. So if you are interested, you can message me at 63965-075-9571 through iMessage, Viber, and WhatsApp. Just in case you have other preferences, feel free to watch our other videos. So, posted na rin yan. You can freely watch videos na feature natin here in Metro Santa Rosa. That's the end of our presentation. See you on my next one.